All right, so I saw this article pop up on the screen yesterday and just had to make a few comments. Probably others, truthers are out there saying it too, that China says it will work with Russia to create the NWO. Um, you may remember I did this 5 months ago. Will it ever end? And it was Biden doing the NWO speech, and like so many presidents before, just about every one of them has done the NWO, but now we've got China and Russia giving the same exact rhetoric, and we are all supposed to believe, and the average people out there do, they just believe that's them against us. It's so 1984 like, where they have the opposition in place, but they're all achieving the same agenda. Somehow they're all in agreement on where the world is going globally, and yet we're to believe that it's us against them. So our NWO is going to be so much better than their NWO, right? Um, I got lured into taking a new position with a huge company that's international, and I can see now that experience has brought me in just to, I guess, pull me out of a state of comfort and let me see where the world is heading. Um, my last job had elements of this, but not to this degree. My last job uh, was, it had elements. You could tell that the spirit of this crap was filtering in, but it wasn't as bad. But this company is so much about control. Every person controlling every other person. On paper, or I guess in digital screen, I am supposedly over 300 people, but I've really just got a small group of a few key leaders that I am directly over, just like a pyramid where there's somebody on top and every level below is micromanaging and controlling that group below them. I've got a small group below me, and they all have small groups below them. So the expectation in this environment is that I would micromanage and just like crack that whip and control. There's no trust amongst people. It's all about control. And they want me to control the underlings and then report back on how good of a job I am controlling them. And it's so opposite of the way I want, have been as a manager and want to manager. I believe in, people running their own departments, setting their own goals, supporting them and achieving that. And I look at my role as a support function. And I was very clear about my management style and philosophy when I was interviewing. And I was very clear about, I've got two special needs children. I have to, do things around them. I have to take them to school, pick them up. I can't work 80 hours a week. All of these things I established in the interview process, and it was fine. And almost immediately upon getting there, that all just reversed and changed. So I can see that the big corporations and companies are basically in agreement with the NWO. They have all the same speech, all the same programs that you see on TV, the brainwashing training that you get on how you're supposed to think, how you're supposed to act. Everything's about the celebration of diversity is really about a monoculture. It's about creating a monoculture. So a global one monoculture. They want to really eliminate distinction and diversity that's amongst people and make a monoculture and a monosex too on top of that. So it's all moving in that direction. It's all moving into greater control, less trust. And ever since 2020, I can see how these companies have moved into a digital world. So my day starts out right away in the morning, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. You are online. You are in Zoom meetings nonstop. And these are just Zoom control meetings where you're meeting with the uppers who are controlling you, or you're meeting with the subordinates so you can control them, or you're meeting with the side departments so everybody can know what everybody else is doing. And I'm lucky to get 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. My meetings sometimes are double and triple stacked, and I've got to ask people to move them around. I waste so much time trying to juggle when I can have a Zoom meeting, and I can see how, and it's just all about control, complete micromanaging control. You've got to have that camera on your face. People are judging you by your look on your face, so whether you're smiling or not, whether or not you're looking at the camera. All those things are being calculated, and you're being constantly critiqued, constantly watched and judged. And and then I can see how 2020 is moving us not only more towards this type of environment, but the metaverse is a natural thing to follow this. Where, I mean, the whole NWO goal is to move all of civilization into, or all people into, a hive mind merging with a quantum AI, being online in a synthetic universe, in a synthetic world, to drive us deeper into the system and to link us up to it very tightly. It's all moving in that direction so fast now, and I'm just in shock. So my last day with this company, I can tell, is approaching quickly. I think it would be hilarious if they decided to end it on September 23rd. That would be synchronistic. But yeah, financially, this is going to suck. But this environment, this culture, this company, this NWO, it's all very yucky. And in some ways, I'll be happy to be escorted off the property. But I am not fitting in with these people at all, because, I was very upfront about what I needed the work life to be when I started, and I was honest about that, and I was honest about my management style, and that is not what they're wanting at all. And then there's an inappropriate relationship with somebody who's above me, who's got something going on with an assistant manager of mine. They are way too chummy. They talk all the time on the phone, even on the evenings and the weekends. Oh yeah, and this job expects 7-day-a-week work out of me too. That's another fun one. But they're always on the phone when they're on Zoom meetings. There's this very weird, vibe where they're just so in love with each other and can't wait to travel with each other, or for the other to visit. And this assistant manager was just promoted. This is that person's first management role ever. They've never had this. There's something really fishy going on with that. But whatever. It was short. It was a short burn, coming to an end quickly. But that's what we have to look forward to globally. It just seems the world's moving in that way. Anyway, that's the update. Have a good day.